You know, here's a good video. I'm in here smoking my blunt, and I hear this flapping going on. I mean, like hard flapping. I look out the garage and I see my car cover. You remember the car cover that was just sitting there? And I'm like, I don't think this will rip off. I'm gonna leave it like that until my nephew takes his car. He doesn't want that car cover, you know. So I look out and I hear it flapping around, and it looked like a little dirt devil went over my car. And then I heard it get ripped off from my car. And I went out there to check. I thought it was just going to be hanging up in the air like a sail. You know, attached to the car, just flapping around like a sail, like I was talking about the other day, right? No, no, no. I wish I could have got this on video. I walk out of the damn garage. Hold on. I got to light my blunt again. Hold on. Hold on.
What's happening to it?
I had to light this bitch again. It went out. But anyway, so I go out there and I expect to see it flapping on my car, flapping around like a sail on a boat. Speaking of boats, sis, if you ever watch any of my videos, I want your boat. Give you anything you want for that boat, sis. I don't want to take it out on the lake. I want to park that thing in my yard, and Anthony knows what. Anthony knows why. So yeah, I don't want that boat to refurbish it. I want that boat for other reasons. So please sell me your boat, sis. But that's a whole nother video. After I get a divorce, you guys. After I get a divorce, I'll do a video on why I want the boat. Wait till you hear that story. But let's get to the reason I started this video. I got time. That ain't going nowhere, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. But before I did that, before I showed you what I was talking about, I had to relight my blunt. Come on. So here we go. So here's Anthony's car. Hopefully he comes and gets it. Giving it to him for $1. Just like on Trading Places, where those guys made the bet for $1. Thought that would be a cool thing. So I told my nephew, yeah, bud, give me $1. This car's yours. Told him, hey, dude, I've had this car for, I can't even do the math. You guys do the math. I've had this car since '99. Me and my wife. Me and my wife had fantastic times in this car before we had kids. Did you guys know that me and my wife were together 10 years before we got bored and decided we should have kids? Yeah. Me and my wife were always that couple that said, we're not having kids. And they go, what do you mean you're not having kids? And me and my wife would be like, no, we're not having kids. We've seen all you guys with your kids and you don't get to buy what you want. So we were going to be the selfish couple. And we did. We were for 10 years. We didn't have no kids. We just had fun. And I'll tell you what, part of the fun was this car right here that me and my wife got to cruise in. And now, Anthony and Linda will get to have the same fun that me and Julie had in this car. We took this car to Mesa Verde. Mesa Verde. And I remember on the way back, we hit a speed that I can't say on video because then I'll be admitting to speeding. But let's just say, I think the car goes faster than the speedometer says. And leave it at that. I think I'm going to end up with my trailer, so that's cool. We're using it for storage right now. I got to fix some stuff in there anyway. Yeah, here's our little camp trailer we got. And we didn't have no storage. We couldn't afford a shed. So I told my wife, let's get our house cleared out. I'm tired of living with all of our stuff stacked up in our house because we can't afford a shed. And I said, I got to fix that trailer. We're not going to use it this year. So I started piling stuff in that trailer. And that's our storage unit for now because I got to fix it anyway. But someday, I'm going to fix this thing good enough to use it. And me and Joey and his buddy Jack are going to go camping in this thing someday. So yeah, You know, that happened too. But for right now, this is our storage, and it's fine. And I only have it half full. We could fit so much more stuff in this trailer out of the house. And then when I move my stuff out of the house, and we get a lot of the junk out of that house into this trailer as our storage, the house is going to be cleared out again like when we moved in. When we moved into this house, it was empty. We didn't know how we'd ever fill it up. It was so empty. There was times where I never even went into that living room. I was like, I haven't even been in this living room for like a week, because you could get around the other way to the kitchen and stuff. So yeah, we filled this house up, but it took like 10 years. And it's filled to the, it's packed right now because we don't have a shed. We got shit everywhere. Slowly but surely, I'm packing stuff in that trailer, use it for our storage, and someday this house is going to be nice and beautiful again like it was when we didn't have any stuff. And then the kids are going to be like, wow, Mom, look at our house. It's super clean all the time, and it's easy to keep clean. So yeah, that is going to be good. Everything's going to be good. It just takes time, and you got to be patient and just wait. Just wait, man, just wait. But here's my van. I get this right here, and I got a big secret for this van. I got a big secret for this van, you guys. And like I said in one of my other videos, I'm not talking about it because this shit won't happen. It'll end up, something will happen. A monkey wrench will get thrown in my work, It'd be like when we were kids, we used to play this game where the guy would ride his bicycle, and he would be standing there with a stick and try to throw it through the front wheels, so he'd flip over, And I don't want anything like that happening to me. Once I get rolling, I don't want no stick going through my spokes. So I gotta navigate, with caution. Where the words that you speak are very powerful, I found out. So yeah, watch what you say when you say stuff, because it's weird, man. Words, they can make you or break you. Yeah, I'm gonna miss this house. Look at that. That thing is almost gone. Well, yeah, I'm gonna miss my house, and I had to step back for a minute and get a wide shot of it. But yeah, I'm gonna miss my house, and but like I said, I've been here 10 years. I have no regrets. I lived in this house for 10 years, and for the most part, all we had was the basic family arguments. So I have no regrets, Someday I'll have a house of my own, and it'll be good. Just have to wait. All I want is a tiny house. I want a 2-bedroom home. 2-bedroom. It has to have a 2-car garage, because I got used to that 2-car garage. So, the garage may end up being bigger than my house, and that'll be fine. I spend all my time in that garage anyway, so I just have to have a couple bedrooms for my kids. 2 bedrooms, so my kids could have their own room when they come to visit Dad. And I'm gonna get like a Murphy bed, like they have in these camp trailers right here. Like they have in the trailer where they got the Murphy bed. And like in the daytime, it's a couch. And then at nighttime, you fold the couch down and you drop your bed off the wall. That's all I want for me. A little Murphy bed, and during the day, it'll be a couch. And at night, I'll drop that thing down and go to bed. It'd be a lot better than sleeping on the couch like I do now. So, yeah, that's my plans. Little small 2-bedroom, manageable. I mean, I told him, find me the smallest house with a 2-car garage you can get, John. And I said, so I could get a manageable payment. I mean, I've had a big house. I've had a big house for 10 years. And to tell you guys the truth, I'm done with those stairs. I'm getting a ranch. I'm getting a tiny little ranch. I am not doing stairs anymore. I'm almost 50 years old. And my poor knees. Can't do these stairs anymore. But the reason I got this house is because we always lived in a ranch. And I was like, man, I want to be able to have a house with the upper level so I could stand up there and look out my window at the neighborhood, right? That'd be awesome. You know, when we moved in, I did that once. So I don't want an upstairs anymore. And another thing, if I ever have to fix anything on the roof, it's going to be, the roof is going to be this high, not this high. I could never even put lights up here for Christmas like I wanted to because I was too fucking scared. I was too scared. I wanted to put lights all over this house like people do on the gutters. I was too fucking scared to try to put lights up here. So when I give me a ranch, it's gonna have lights all around the house on the gutter. And it's gonna be looking cool, man. Something I wish I could have did here. But I was too fucking scared to get that high. You know, it's the only time I've ever been scared to get that high, because if you guys watched any of my videos, you know I smoked the shit out of some weed. I don't like to drink alcohol. I haven't had a beer in probably 10 years, but in those 10 years, I probably smoked about 50 pounds of weed. You know? So I like getting high. I just don't like getting physically high. So when I have a ranch, yeah, it's going to be easier. If something happens to the roof, I could if something happens to the roof, I'll be able to fix it easier. When we first moved in here, about 2 years later, one of our shingles got ripped off of the roof, at the very top up there. And me and Julie's brother fixed it. The whole time I was scared out of my mind. My legs hurt. They were getting wobbly. I thought I was going to fall straight off my new house onto the backyard and die. So yeah, once I get my own house, it's going to be a ranch. And if I ever have to replace a shingle on the roof, I'm going to be right here. If something happens, I'll jump off the roof. But from up here, you fall, you could actually die from up there. And if not, you're going to be really hurt bad. So everything's going to be fine, you guys. I just got to find me a little house. Be paid. I got a realtor working on it. He knows I want a tiny house with a good payment. I told him I need to finance everything. So just like everybody does, I said, I need to finance everything, bro. I go, my family's going to help me. I said, but if they don't, I need to be prepared to just finance it all like everybody does. And he says, okay, that's what we usually do anyway. So he's looking for a small house for me, but it has to have this. It has to have a 2-car garage. And I don't care if the garage is bigger than the house, as long as it has 2 bedrooms for my kids. So it'll all work out. And Anthony's going to take this car. And then someday, see, you guys see this car? It's in really good shape. And I can't wait to see what Anthony does with it. And that's the beauty of this. I never wanted to let this car go. Especially now. Now that I'm getting a divorce. What a car this would be, huh? If I could just get $500 and have Robert fix it for me. I don't want to do that. I want to see what Anthony does with this car. And that's the beauty of it, is because it's not going to a stranger. I'll get to see it. So man, I hope it don't take that long, because I want to see what he does with this. And besides, I got this. And if you guys haven't noticed about my black car here, my Beetle, I don't know if you guys ever noticed it. All right, but take a good look at my Beetle right here. Take a good look at my Beetle. I'm going to show you something. I made this Beetle in the style of that Camaro. Can you see the resemblance? So yeah, this car is Anthony's. And I can't wait to see what you do with it, bro. The guy down the street over here just told me yesterday, don't give that car to your nephew. Don't give that car to your nephew. I'll give you money for it. Just yesterday. I said no. So Anthony, I can't wait to see, man, what you do with this. And that's the best part, is I will get to see. I'm not selling it to this guy over here that might move in 5 years and I'll never see my car again. What I'm doing is I'm giving this to Anthony, and he's going to make it the baddest motherfucker in Brighton. And I'm going to get to see it. Like I said, guys, I'm only putting myself in win-win situations from now on in my life. And it's going to be good. So, hey, you guys don't worry about Joe. All right? And this right here. Girl, I got a secret. See if you can guess. Put your heart into the problem and you pass the test. I got such a secret for this. And if you guys didn't know who that was, it was New Edition. But you know, I got such a secret for this. Oh my God, wait till you guys see that video where I announce what's happening with this van. And then the videos that follow. Guys, this van right here that I got from Shirley and Danny so long ago might actually be the key to my whole life. And when I tell you guys what I'm doing with this van, that might just, you know, I've had this channel for 12 years and I don't care about it. It's just for family documentation and stuff. But after I do what I'm going to do with this van, I might actually have a YouTube channel. And then my son's channel, he's going to actually be getting paid by then. And we might both have channels. Oh, man. Yeah, so the plans I got for this van, may just make my life. And you guys have to stay tuned to figure that one out. Oh, my Lord. Have you guys ever seen this? My sister Sharon, the one I'm talking about that I want her boat, and I love so much. I love you, sis, Keish. She bought me this when me and Julie were young. And I've left it here the whole time because we used to go camping when we didn't have no kids with everybody, right? And we'd be in there in the morning fucking while they were cooking breakfast. And everybody would know. And they'd be like, Uncle Joe, you gonna come out and eat? Knowing that me and Julie were fucking. You know, we didn't have no kids. And we'd go camping in this. Yeah, it was perfect. We laid the bed down in the back. We didn't need nothing else. This was it. We just went camping with people in this. And my sister must have heard about it because she bought me this fucking license plate. And I've left it here ever since. I'm taking the whole van, so that's always going to be with me. Yeah, me and Julie used to rock the shit out of this van every morning when we were camping, while everybody was cooking breakfast and eating. And then we'd get out of the van and everybody'd be looking at us like on Up in Smoke when Cheech and Chong came out of the back of the van after the fuck me Alex, you know? Fuck me Alex and fuck me Alex and fuck me Alex. You know that part? And they come out of the van and everybody's cheering. That's exactly like it was. So, you know, our life has been good, me and Julie, man. I have no regrets. So I have all these memories about our life, and all of them are good. Everybody has bad memories, but we got a lot of good ones, so nobody can take that from me. For the rest of my life, I got all these memories to think about, you know? So yeah, I'm gonna be fine, you know? But yeah, we used to really fuck in this van, boy. Woo! I miss those days. I used to really like fucking Julie. Oh my God, we used to pound in this fucking van. And we didn't know, you know, but I guess outside when people were getting their breakfast and stuff, this motherfucker was rocking. Good for us. Good for us for having that. And someday, like I said, my plans for this van may just make my whole life. So it's going to be worth it. And you guys will see. Miss you, Danny. Never taken this off of here. I have never taken this off. This has been here since he put it on. And in fact, when I do what I'm going to do to this truck, this little tribute for Danny Dominguez, when I get done with this van, is going to be a real tribute, not just this little sign. Wait till you guys see that. Oh my God. Wait till you guys. Wait till I get my money right. Oh, God. Whoa. It's going to be so good, you guys. And then Charlie's going to have this, you know, and we're just going to have to buy Joey the car that he wants, man. And I'm going to have a house of my own with a 2-car garage and only that Beetle in the garage. So you know what that means? Whenever me and Joey find his car, even if it's a real shithole, which I hope it is, because then we could park it in my garage, and whenever he comes to visit Dad, we could work on his car. And then when he turned 16, and we built him the baddest ass little fucking car that he wants in my garage, he'll have a car. Because Charlie already has this one. God, I'm glad she got that. I'll have that little bug, and I'll have my van. And my son, as long as I get a 2-car garage, my son will have a spot in there. And once we find his car, I don't care what condition it is, I'm going to have a spot in the garage that me and him can rebuild that car together as father and son. And then when he gets his license and he's 16, he's going to have a car. So everything's going to work out, guys. I'll have the van. I'll have my little Beetle, extra spot in the garage. Charlie has her car already. Charlie's got her car already. And when I get my house, Joey's what, 13 now? That gives us 3 years, all right? So when I get my house, me and Joey start looking for a car. He's 13. We find him a car that he wants, and we get it for what, you know, whatever. We find one that he wants in shitty condition, so we get it cheap. And then me and that boy, for 3 years, in my own garage at my new house, build his car. When he gets his license and he's 16, he'll just have it. God, bud. Joey, I can't wait, bud. Life is going to be so good, bro. And then after Anthony gets done with this, I get to see that. How can anybody think that my life is going to be bad? I just want to get on with it. So, come on, John. I don't think John watches my videos, but that's my realtor's name. Find me my tiny home, John, so I can go.